Good morning. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing the 22-minute chakra balancing Kriya that I teach at my teacher trainings. And this is actually one of my favorite practices to share. If you've ever done Kundalini, leave a comment or click the like or whatever if you've ever done Kundalini yoga or Kriyas, or if you're new to that. Kundalini yoga and Kriyas, what it does is it combines the most powerful practices from the yogic tradition. So combining breath work, meditation, mantras, and a posture. So everything happening at once creates an even more profound effect. So that's one of the things I like so much about it, because sometimes we do these things all separately, which are also very powerful. But if you do them together, you're going to see an even greater effect. One of the effects that you might experience would be a sense of euphoria. Euphoria or blissfulness is an energy that's available inside of our bodies all the time, actually. And according to biohacking and science, technology, and research, they have talked about one of the major contributing factors to how blissful or good we feel in our body, for example, has a lot to do with our hormones. So that's one of the things. And we have what we call happiness hormones that are predominantly created in our gut. So I just want to share a little bit about that before we get started. I actually have a video on YouTube. It has around 200,000 views at this point, but basically I talked a lot about this because if you want to create a really good feeling in your body through these practices, like raise your vibration, feel better, then the key is also recognizing what could possibly be making you not feel good. And one of those things is your hormonal balance. So leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about, especially for women. This has been something that I have actually experienced my entire life. A lot of hormonal fluctuations, women experience this every single month. And it's an interesting thing because the more you learn about it, then the more you can work with that energy and start to balance it out. And over time, you start to gain what I would say is emotional mastery, because the hormones are so much more directly connected to the way that you feel. So that's why we call them happiness hormones, is because hormones such as dopamine, serotonin, and specifically dopamine and serotonin are kind of like the two that we talk about the most. So dopamine is known as like the happiness, and so is serotonin. And a lot of times when we're not feeling that flow of happiness energy, it's because we have something blocking that in our gut. That's why also throughout my career, I focus a lot about cleansing. Leave a comment or post something. Let me know if you've ever done a cleanse. I have a program that we offer in my at the Flow State Institute. It's actually called the Total Life Cleanse, because I think that when it comes to cleansing, it's not just about your internal body, but it's also your mind, it's your emotions, it's your ancestry. It could even be your house. I mean, there's all sorts of places in your life, potentially in everybody's life, all of our lives, that could be cleansed, right? So it's kind of a process. And every day we take a shower, every day we brush our teeth, every day we clean ourselves in certain ways. But there are even more ways that we can do that. So it could be, for example, waking up and cleaning your kitchen. Sometimes people are into that, but think about your whole life, your relationships, your dynamic that you have with even your day-to-day routine. All of these aspects can be cleansed. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that because sometimes it's the clutter and the confusion and the chaos that's going on, whether internally or in our life, that could potentially be causing a block to the happiness flow, whatever we want to call that. So in biohacking, they actually call that, they call it the happiness cocktail. The happiness cocktail is, like I said, serotonin and dopamine and these other happiness hormones. So let me know at any point if you have any questions, but we're just going to do, I just wanted to mention that about the cleansing, because sometimes when we do these practices, some people feel a state of euphoria and really, really like amazing energy. And then other people are like, it was good, but I didn't feel it as much. And so I just wanted to mention all of this about the cleansing first and about the hormone balance and stuff, because those are things that could impede the flow of the good energy or the feelings, like the blissful, euphoric feelings that are available to everyone. If there's some kind of toxins or congestion in the colon specifically. So anyway, let's get started. So basically in this practice, I broke it down into 7 chakras, and then each chakra, we're going to do 3 minutes Kriya. So root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, we're going to do the heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and then the crown. And then the last minute, because we have 7 minutes times 3, the last 1 minute, we have a breath hold. And in that breath hold, it actually integrates all of the other practice that we do. And it also creates a sense of deep integration and stillness inside. This is one of the things that I learned over the course of my career as a teacher, helping people with their mental health, physical health, emotional well-being, is usually the number one thing that people need to work on is tapping into the internal stillness. Leave a comment if you've ever felt that perhaps you could have a little bit more help in that regard. Like, it'd be really nice to be able to feel the internal stillness within yourself. And when I say the internal stillness, really what that is your connection to the source of life. So the source of life is infinite, it's all powerful, and it's actually very, very still. So when I say still, it's like there's always movement, but it's like a calm. It's like if you think about the world as like a storm, there's a calm. They call it the center of the storm, the eye of the storm. Like if it was a hurricane, the eye of the storm, which is the very center of the storm, is very, very calm. And we want to create that internally so that whatever's going on in the external reality, it doesn't affect our inner being, our inner ability to be calm and to maintain our positive energy regardless of what's going on around us. So I just wanted to mention that because I know I actually was in a hurricane several times, and I learned that firsthand very viscerally when like this hurricane was hitting our house. And it was crazy because the storm was hitting and all this like wind and rain, and it was really intense and very kind of scary. But then there was a time when everything got very, very still. And I remember I walked outside because I was like, what's going on? And we walked outside, and it was literally like the calmest, like you could feel it in such a core like aspect of my being. I could feel connected to that calm. So we want to create that environment and make that available for you all the time, so that whatever's going on externally in the world, like right now, you might see in the news, whether it's about the Ukraine war, school shootings, the recession, the economy, pandemic, there's always a lot of, I'll call it chaos, a lot of things happening outside of us. And then that's just on the global level. But then we have our personal stuff, whether it's family oriented, career oriented, interpersonal relationship situations, like always there's lots of stuff going on. So our greatest weapon, I guess you could say, or defense, you could kind of think of it as, is to be able to learn how to master our energy so that whatever is happening in our life or in the world, it doesn't affect our inner being. And that's truly what the Flow State Institute is all about. So I teach yoga teacher trainings, I lead advanced trainings, beginners trainings, certifications, and also just online courses. We have introductory courses. We even have an app. I don't know if you knew that, but anyway, if you don't know about it, you can go check it out at the flowstate.app and download the app for free. Anyway, so basically I just wanted to kind of like lay the foundation for this practice so that you realize that even if something is, let's say in the beginning uncomfortable, that you have to push through that in your mind. And that's really what this practice also helps you to do. Because when you have discomfort in life, a lot of times we want to run away from that, or like, get away from that. Like, oh, it's uncomfortable. Let me, do something different. But actually it's through discomfort that we grow. And that's one of the great things that yoga teaches. It's literally sitting in the discomfort and breathing through it, allowing discomfort to teach us, right? So that the discomfort can become our greatest teacher. First of all, why is it uncomfortable? We'll talk about that for a moment. For example, if we're going to be doing repetition, and so that's one of the great value of Kriya is that you're going to do repetition. So each thing, we just repeat it over and over and over. Each one is 3 minutes. And it's actually the way that I created this one that we're going to do together today in just a moment. It's actually kind of enjoyable. The reason that I created it is because I was like, I want to make something that's kind of like not so uncomfortable, but at the same time, you might still find it uncomfortable. And like when I teach these at my live trainings or my retreats or anything, a lot of times if someone's very, very new to the practice of yoga or meditation or anything, they might find it very difficult to even just stay present. So that's actually one of the other benefits of this practice, that it can help you, if you stay with it, to learn how to stay present and focused. And in the world that we live right now, so many people have ADHD. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but have you ever been talking to people and they literally just can't even pay attention to what you're saying? Like, how many times have you been talking to someone and they're just like looking at their phone, they're looking over there, they can't even focus on what you're saying. And in fact, some people that are watching this video might be experiencing that right now. You might want to hear what I'm saying, but like mind starts to wander and like all these things. So what we want to do is train the mind to focus and listen. And the best way to do that is through repetition. So we're going to do this Kriya together. It's quite cool. So the first one is for the root chakra. Now there's different ways that you can do this one, but I'll teach you the one that I enjoy to do for myself. And you have to do it standing. And by the way, if you hear this sound in the background, it's actually my washing machine. So sorry about that. I didn't really realize it was going to be a little bit noisy. Okay, so I'm going to stand up. So you're going to stand up to do this one. And it's kind of cool because it also helps you to tone your booty, which, you know, we can all benefit from that. So you're just going to stand up. Let's see, just like this. And you're going to do squats. So you're going to squat down. I don't know if you can see me very good, but anyway, you're going to squat down like this and your arms will be up like this. And you're going to exhale as you come up. So like this, inhale. So it's just a squat, but we're going to do it over and over, and you do it with this arm movement. The other way you can do the arms is to have your arms like this, but you want to exhale when you come up, inhale. So exhale as you come up, inhale down. And so we'll do this for 3 minutes. I'm actually going to time it. So we'll do 3 minutes for each of these kriyas, and we're going to do 7 different kriyas, 1 for each chakra. So this first one is for the root chakra. So as you can tell, you're going to squeeze your booty. So you want to squeeze on the way up and really let this be a little bit of a workout. But at the same time, see if you can just focus on your breath. And we're going to do 3 minutes together, starting now. Begin. You do it like this. Just focus on the breath. Keep your eyes closed. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. If you want to do a mantra with this, When you exhale, think the word love, 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 love in your mind. Or you can say grounding, grounding, grounding. Or you can say abundance, abundance, abundance. One minute left. Fifteen seconds. And stop. Good. Okay, the second Kriya is going to be for your sacral chakra. So that's like for your hips. You're going to feel it here. This energy is all about the flow of abundance, creativity, sensuality, sexuality, and money. So it's a really important one. We're going to do this Kriya. Sorry. I got to scoot this back so you can see me. We're going to do this one in a wide leg kind of squat. So we call this goddess stance or double warrior. You want to have your knees apart like this. Let's see if you can see me better. Just your knees apart like this, and your arms are going to be up like this with your hands in a fire mudra. And 3 minutes with the fire breath like this. Hold in Mula Bandha. Keep your hips low. If you want to bounce, you can pulse it. If it's too hard to keep your arms up, you can do a little dance with this one, but keep it the fire breath. Seconds left. And release. Woo! That was a good one. Okay. The third one, we're going to sit. You probably feel this in your legs tomorrow. It's good though. It's very strengthening. Okay, so for the third chakra is all about empowerment. It's about your strength, your willpower, your radiant light. It's also an energy where you can transmute and transform old stuck energy into new radiant light. And so it's such a powerful energy. It's at the solar plexus here, and the solar plexus is named after the sun. You want to try to imagine that you have the light of 1 trillion suns in your solar plexus. So we're going to do this. We're going to still do the fire breath just like we did. So the fire breath is where you're going exhale, exhale, exhale. So do that one again, still sticking with 3 minutes. But this time the hands, we're going to do just a different little practice. So you're going to have your hands like this, the thumbs are out, the fingers are curled in, and they're like at a 45-degree angle like this, out and up, and you're sitting up straight. So they call this the ego eradicator. And the reason that this is called that is what you want to do is you don't want to kill your ego. The ego is actually our friend, but we want to put it into its place. Right. So basically, starting now, exhale, 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 fire breath from the core, nice straight spine, Mula Bandha engaged, and your arms are out and up like this, shoulders down and back. And if you want to do a mantra, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and the mantra can be love, 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 or it can be light, 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 and begin. Stay with it. You got it. A minute and a half left. One minute to go. You got this. And release. Woo! Anybody else sweating? Sweating is good. It's removing all the impurities. Okay, so now we're going to do the fourth chakra. Woo, we are sweating. Okay, the fourth chakra is actually my favorite one, if you know me. This is all about your heart chakra. So your heart chakra is your center for love, compassion, healing, forgiveness. If you have any feelings of, like pain from the past or from any relationship dynamics, we need to transmute that energy, clear that energy, release it, and send it back into the ethers where we can return to wholeness. So the love energy of your heart is so powerful and important. Actually, according to Heart Math Institute, the heart is 5,000 times more powerful than the mind. We all think that our mind is so important, which it is, but the heart actually is the electromagnetic field that can literally expand to a mile or bigger. Like you can just grow your heart chakra so big. So let's do it together. This one that I like to do, there's different ways of doing this, but the one that I like to do, it's there's two different ways. We're going to do this one, it's with a breathing practice, and I call this the bliss breath. So you're going to inhale back and exhale forward. So you want to round forward and arch back, and so it's like this. You're going to inhale through your nose, exhale out of the mouth, and just undulating the spine like that. And make sure you feel nice and comfortable so it's not hurting your neck or anything like that. So always pay attention to these things because you want to make sure that you're not injuring yourself, of course. But we're going to do this together for 3 minutes. And if you want, if you're focusing on a mantra, once again, you can think of the word love. You could also use the Ho'oponopono prayer. If you've ever seen my video that I shared about that, it's a prayer of 4 parts. It's I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. And so you could say that in your mind, or you can just say love over and over and over. We're going to do this one for 3 minutes, and really with the intention of expanding your heart chakra. Really imagine your heart chakra growing to be a mile big, and that you can literally heal everyone within a mile of you just by your sheer presence and the love that you radiate. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Let's do it together. Begin. Last minute, you got this. "30 seconds. When you're opening the arms, imagine you're hugging the world. And when you're coming to the front, imagine you're hugging yourself. 5 seconds left. Last 2. And release. Woo! Amazing. Imagine you're just elevating your vibration. Feel free to leave a comment if you feel the sense of euphoria, the tingling, the vibration in your body. We have only 3 chakras left. We're going to do the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. All right. We got some yes over there. People feeling the bliss in the comments. Okay, so for the 5th chakra, I actually like to say this one out loud. You're going to say thank you, and we're going to rotate your torso. So you can have your hands behind your head, or you can have your hands on your shoulders like this. And you just exhale and inhale to the side. So it's like, but in your mind or out loud, you want to say to yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you. And with a big smile on your face. This is actually the same mantra that I shared with the United Nations when I get to speak at International Day of Happiness. So we're going to do this one for 3 minutes, and you just side to side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Say it out loud and say it with a smile. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel it. Feel a sense of gratitude flowing throughout your entire heart, through your body, and send that energy, that prayer, that thank you, that appreciation out to the world, out to your family, your friends, to just every single being on the planet, to Mother Earth, to the universe, to God for all the blessings that you have in your life, and to all the blessings that you're calling in and that are already manifested. So see them already manifested, and let this mantra be the manifesting power to call in your dreams. Let's do it together. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 mi amor. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Feel the vibration of gratitude flowing through your body. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you in advance for all the blessings. Thank you for all the blessings that we have in our life right now. Thank you, Mother Earth, for your beautiful home to live. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. 20 seconds to go. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Woo! Post a comment if you like that one. That's my favorite one, honestly, but we're gonna do just a few more. And look, Mia Moore came to join us. Say hi, baby angel. Mia Moore is the angel of lovey. She just loves, and she is the actual embodiment of God. I honestly believe that. She is literally the most loving little being that ever lived in the whole world and the universe. Okay, you're welcome, Shauna. Thank you for being here. Okay, we got 2 more chakras to go. We got the third eye, and we're gonna do the crown. And the third eye is actually, like when it comes to how to activate that, the best way that I've found is you're gonna put the tongue on the roof of the mouth, or we're gonna do this with the arms. So we're gonna be going like this. So this is elevating the energy up, or you can do fire mudra like this if you prefer to have your arms still, or you can go like this. And there's 2 ways to do it. I like to do it with the fire breath, honestly. So we're gonna do it with the fire breath. The other way, we can do another day if you want. You can let me know if you want to do it a different variation another day. And then that's when we do the alternate nostril breathing, and that just balances the brain hemispheres. Leave a comment if you prefer one or the other. You want to do alternate nostril breathing, or you want to do fire breathing again. It's going to be 3 minutes either way. So comment, I'll take a vote, and then I'll do the one that you guys choose today. Let me know what you prefer. And so we're going to be doing this for 3 minutes, and you want to focus on your third eye. So your eyes will be closed, and you want to have your eyes looking up and toward the third eye here, and really try to envision a bright white light in the back of the mind screen, illuminating the mind screen, so that you're going to be activating your third eye with this practice. Okay, so I don't have people voting, so I'm going to vote for us. Okay, so we're going to have your arms up. We're going to do fire breathing, and no, actually, let's do alternate because we already did that one twice. Okay, the alternate nostril breathing is like this. You're gonna have 2 fingers, the index and the middle finger is gonna be on your third eye, and your pinky, so this is your right hand, your ring finger and your pinky are gonna block your nostril, and then you're gonna breathe through the right side. So you're just gonna go like this. So you're gonna inhale to the count of we'll inhale to the count of 10, and then we'll hold for 10 and exhale to 10. So you're going to count this in your mind. So we'll do this together for 3 minutes. I'm going to have the spine straight, Mula Bandha engaged. And so your fingers are going to be activating your third eye. So inhaling to the right side. Hold the breath, 10 seconds. Exhale, left side. Be sure to keep your focus at the third eye. Inhale to the left side. Retain. Exhale, right side. Inhale, right side. Be sure to have Mula Bandha engaged. Retain. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Retain. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Retain. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Retain. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Retain. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Retain. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Retain. Exhale, left. Last round. Inhale, left. Retain. Exhale, right? And release. So I want you to feel the sensation at the end of that so you can really get a feeling of the calmness that it brings and it invokes in your body. Each breath, each Kriya invokes a different feeling in your body. So some of them makes you calm, some makes you more centered, some raises your energy, some brings a euphoric blissfulness. So each one of them is very powerful. And that's why in this 22-minute sequence, I like to incorporate all the different practices. We have a few different variations of this as well that I teach at the teacher training. But today we're doing this variation and it's a really powerful one. Okay, so the last one is for the crown chakra, but it's also an integrative practice. So it's going to be the buzzing breath. And then the buzzing breath is actually really powerful for people who have a very high pitta constitution. So in Ayurveda, your pitta constitution, it means that you have like more energy like than usual. And so buzzing breath actually calms the energy and it balances and integrates your energy. So we're going to do this by directing this vibrational buzzing. Like if you want to make the sound, it's like the sound of a bee. It's like, try to do it. It's like humming. And you're going to direct it to different chakras. So we're going to put the tongue on the roof of the mouth. You're going to direct it to the crown like this. It's a higher pitch when you send it upwards. And then to the third eye. And then the throat is like this. And then the heart. And then all the way to the solar plexus. Try to send it all the way down. And then the sacral. And then all the way to the root. And we're going to do this through all the chakras for 3 minutes. And we're going to see how many rounds we can do. So don't worry if you don't get perfect at it. It's kind of not the easiest thing to learn like the first round, but you'll get it. And you'll also notice which ones are easier for you. Like for me, obviously, like the ones that are closer to your throat are easier. So like doing the heart, the throat, third eye, even the crown is a little easier for me. The lower ones are the harder ones. So those are the ones that I got to work on, of course. Okay, we're going to start with we'll start with the crown and we'll go down and we're going to keep going up and down. So starting with the crown. Third eye. Throat. Heart. Solar plexus. Sacral. All the way to the root. Now back to sacral. Solar plexus. Heart. Throat. Third eye. Crown. Third eye. Throat. Heart. Solar plexus. Sacral. Root. Sacral. Solar plexus. Heart. Throat. Third eye. Crown. Third eye. Throat. Heart. Solar. Sacral. Root. Okay, in the last minute, we just hold the breath. So inhale deeply, you're gonna hold the breath for 1 minute. See if you can keep Mula Bandha engaged and focus on your heart. Hold it. And release. Now we're just gonna sit in silence for a few minutes and close your eyes and just touch the silence and see if you can feel the sensations, feel the balanced energy inside of you, feel the light in every cell of your body, feel more radiant energy flowing throughout your being, your heart more open. See if there was any shift in the way that you feel from the time that you started until now, and just acknowledge it and sit with that and connect with your breath and the silence within. And slowly coming back. So feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions or want to share how you feel at the end of that practice. This is a very simple and beautiful practice. In the Flow State teacher training, we have many different practices, and this is like one really beautiful, simple practice that you can do every morning or even before bed. You can share this with your friends and your family and just help everybody to feel more calm, feel more peace, and also clear any stuck or blocked energy so you can have more flow, and it will improve your immune system as well, and mental health and well-being. I'm really dedicated to helping the world feel better. Like I dedicate my whole life to this. If you've been following me on YouTube for a while, I've been actually on here for like 16 years. I haven't been doing as much lately, but I was thinking about doing more of these lives. And see, Donna says, feels great, very peaceful. Thank you. That was wonderful. I feel much more peaceful. Oh, good. So happy to hear that, beautiful everyone. So happy to be able to share this beautiful morning with you. And I'm actually putting a couple of things on the schedule. A lot of people have been asking me about the upcoming training programs. So a lot of people had requested Bali. So I'm looking into potentially doing a 10-day training retreat program, transformational retreat program in Bali in either September or November. So I'm deciding on that. But if you have any questions, you can email me at support@flowstate.yoga. And if you're interested in being a part of the training program, you can also download our app in the App Store. It's the flowstate.app is the website link, and you can go check that out for free. We have some videos and practices in there that you can continue to do these practices with me. Also on my YouTube channel, I have tons of videos for free as well. And we have other things coming on. I've been really focused on the children of the future, and we have this big event. We had to reschedule the Flow State Festival. It's going to be in August, I think, but I'm working on, hopefully I would like to get Sadhguru to be able to come live. So that's something I've been really working on, and we're supporting, I work with him and his foundation a lot. I love Sadhguru, and especially the Save Soil initiative. So we're working on a number of beautiful ways to make the world a better place, and also with the children of the future. I know Abigail's on here and some of our other tribe and who are a part of the children of the future. So we got a lot of good things going on with children of the future. I have a meeting coming up with the Scripps Research Institute. So hopefully we'll be talking about doing a research project, also be doing a huge event at the California Charter School Association conference, which is in California in, I think it's February or March 2023. All of the charter schools are there, hundreds of schools, and there'll be thousands of people, and I'll be teaching yoga. I'm going to do the 22-minute Kriya that we just did together. I'm going to do that with the school teachers and the administrators for the charter schools, and my goal is to get these practices into the schools to help the teachers who are having a lot of burnout right now, and also with the children and the mental health crisis. So this is like my major passion, is to help solve the children's mental health crisis in schools. And anyway, if you guys are passionate about that as well, we're going to have a lot of opportunities for people that have been a part of our trainings in the past to be able to be a part of that. We're building an app, and we're going to be doing healing retreats as well for the teachers and for the children eventually. And we're going to have our online programs, and we're doing a lot of different things also with the Art of Living Institute and many different partners. It's coming together really amazing. I've been putting 100% of my energy into it, but it's coming along, and we will solve this. I really believe children are the future. And thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful Sunday morning. It's such a great way to start the week. I consider Sunday like the start of the week. So it's a good way to start your week and really set the tone for an amazing, balanced, harmonious, abundant, and flowing week. Let's see. Abigail says, thank you, Dashma. So happy to be back here on Sundays, elevating our energy together. Yes, Goddess. So happy to have you. Lori says, I'm starting this practice for my Monday class tomorrow. Oh, good. Yay. Shana Bello. So awesome. So happy to meet you, Shana. So nice to see you all. Lori says, can you get me some tanks with a logo? I'll pay, but I need one for me and one for my granddaughter. We are doing mommy and me yoga class, and we are the teachers. She's very excited. Oh my God, that's so cute. Yeah, email me, Lori. Shauna says, I was a program director and clinician with the DC school-based mental health for 10 years. Oh my goodness, that's amazing, Shauna. I would love to connect with you. If you will email me, you can email me actually at dashma at childfuture.org. That's the Children of the Future email, dashma, DASHAMA, at childfuture.org. I'd love to hear more about what you've been doing, Shauna. And maybe you can work with us. I know Abigail's going to be working with us. Lori's working with us. We got hundreds of amazing teachers in our community that are going to be working with us. And we always welcoming more people, you know, because there are millions of children in America, even just in America. I mean, there's hundreds of millions of children in the world, or maybe a billion. I don't know. But anyway, they all need our help. So it's going to take a huge team, not just like a few of us. And so I'm always like embracing, welcoming anybody who's passionate about this. And we have lots of things in place that we're doing. So anyway, if you're interested, if you're passionate about children, mental health, and helping them, being a part of the Children of the Future, or joining us at a live training retreat, feel free to contact me. And we, like I said, we're putting something on the schedule, I think, for either September or November. And so September or November is I think Bali, because a lot of people had been wanting to go to Bali, and I love Bali and it's amazing. We have an amazing property there. We're also looking at potentially Costa Rica again, but a lot of people were like saying they'd like to do a different location since I did Costa Rica recently. Donna says, Dashama, a child food. It's similar, but it's Dashama. So I'm gonna just send that to you all here. If anybody wants to message me about the Children of the Future, it's dashama@childfuture.org. And if anybody's wondering what happened to my Instagram, it was hacked. So that's the only thing. So you can't find me on Instagram anymore, but I do have a Children of the Future Instagram, which I haven't been posting on very much, but anyway, it's cool. You can find me there. It's children_are_the_future on Instagram. We also have flowstate.fest Instagram. We're going to be rescheduling the festival. So if anybody wants to come, hopefully we'll have Sadhguru there live. That would be like the best case scenario of my life. I love him so much. And hopefully that will be in August. The first week of August is what we're aiming for. If we can't get him live, we're going to try to do something else that's going to be equally or even more amazing. And I can't wait to share a beautiful experience with you live very soon. But meanwhile, have a beautiful, blessed day, and namaste. Love you. Feel free to share this video with anybody that you know that might benefit. And also,